Hello students, and welcome to my brief discussion on the course schedule for Accounting 1110 being prepared for spring semester 2015. So the course schedule is a complete layout of the whole semester, and it's a great pacing tool. It begins with a section on the top. It's repeated on the top page of each page of the course schedule, and it's the rules with which the course schedule is laid out under. This is set up for how it would work for a Tuesday-Thursday class. The homework assignments and the media are available on My Accounting Lab and need to be completed there to receive credit. If it's a Tuesday class, it's denoted with a T, and homework is due on the next Wednesday and must be submitted by 11:59 p.m. If it's a Thursday class, noted with a TR, homework is due on Saturday and due at 11:59 p.m. And if it's a week where there's a test, all the tests will be due on Sunday at 11:59 p.m., with the only exception being when the semester ends. The semester ends on a Thursday, so that last test might be on a Thursday. Also note, I provided the media links that are on My Accounting Lab on this document as well. They're on My Accounting Lab, and you must complete them there to receive credit for them. They're on the course schedule, so if you would like to review what they covered, it's available to you most readily. So those are some of the basic rules of the course. And remember, you need to do the media on My Accounting Lab, and this header section repeats on every page of the course schedule. Let's scroll down now so we can see 2 full rows. The course schedule is laid out with 3 columns. The first column is the date column. The second column is what I would like you to read and watch. So it is your reading assignment and your media assignment. And the third column is your related homework, so that's your due assignment. I've added a row at the beginning of the semester that you should take care of prior to the start of class, which starts on the 12th of January. That is, I'd like you to review the syllabus, review the course schedule, and get registered on My Accounting Lab as a minimum before the start of school, and also complete the Introduction to My Accounting Lab assignment on My Accounting Lab. That helps you understand how to do entry into My Accounting Lab. And then we proceed on to the first day. So this is set up as though it were a Tuesday-Thursday class. That just helps me know when appropriate deadlines are. I have labeled everything by numbers of day. So you have day 1 and day 2. Day 1 would be a Tuesday, day 2 would be a Thursday, and that would repeat throughout the semester. Day 1, if you were in a Tuesday-Thursday class, would be on the 13th of January, and everything shown here would be due on the 14th. I've put the due dates here as well as told you what they are in My Accounting Lab, so you always know what's coming up. You'll be working now. Let's move to the next column on Chapter 1. And in your first assignment, you're assigned a small portion of the chapter to read, pages 2 through 12. These are headings that you will find on those pages. I include the headings that we're covering because if you're working on the ebook, this helps you see where we are. So you have 3 sections to cover in the book, and then 2 pieces of media to watch. You could watch them here, and if you wanted to fire this off, you hit the control and click your mouse, and that media will fire off. You won't get credit for completing it. You need to do that on day 1 in My Accounting Lab, and you'll see that in another orientation video. But you can watch it here for a matter of convenience. You have 2 little media. Usually they're very short, that goes along with this reading. So first you read some information, and then you watch some discussion on it, and then you do on My Accounting Lab on day 1 the homework, and it will be exercise 120. When you open up My Accounting Lab, it'll say day 1, and it will have this media, and it will have this homework. At this point in time, I can't put reading assignments on My Accounting Lab. So you need to check the course schedule to see what pages are assigned to go with the media and the homework. That's a big chapter. It's nice to know that this problem, E120, is covered on pages 2 through 12, and that it will be due on Wednesday night. So the course schedule lays it out in nice bite-sized pieces. Let's scroll down to day 2. That would be a Thursday and a Tuesday-Thursday class. The actual date would be 1/15, and anything assigned on this day is due on 1/17 or Saturday night at 11:59 p.m. Still covering Chapter 1, and you should read pages 12 through 25. The topics covered in those pages are listed, and then you should watch this media. This media relates to what you learned in those sections on those pages, and will help you complete your homework assignments. It might cover that topic completely, partially, or it might just be some material that will help you understand that topic. It really depends on the topic that you're looking at. After you have done the reading and watched the media, you should go to My Accounting Lab and open day 2 for Chapter 1, and you'll find these exact homework problems that you should do. Day 3 is a Tuesday class. It's 1/20/15, and it would be due 1/21. There is no reading assignment. There is just reviewing the chapter, and this problem reviews the entire chapter. You can come back and watch the media or do some more reading if you need help completing this assignment. It would be located on My Accounting Lab under day 3. So goes the layout of the chapter, and I tell on-site students that I want to have the reading and the watching done before class, so that would be done on Tuesday, so probably done on Monday, done by Tuesday, 10 o'clock class time. And then after class, I could go and do the homework, which would be due Wednesday night. So most on-site students complete the reading and the watching on one day and the homework on the next day. You can line it up however it works with your class. That's just the flow of an on-site class. And as you scan the document going through, you'll see the header repeats. Then we have day 4 and day 5. Some days are assigned to review and have no reading assignments or media, just homework. And some days have the full array. They have a reading assignment and a watching assignment and homework due. You'll notice our first test is on Sunday, and it is on chapters 1 and 2, and it's due on February 1st. You could scan the entire document and see what's in store for you all semester long. Always knowing what's due and when, what you're supposed to read, what you're supposed to watch, and what you're supposed to do. Sometimes there's more information in the homework problem area, and if you're not reading, then you're missing this information if you're not following the course schedule. So that in a nutshell is how the course schedule works. Let's go down to the bottom of the schedule. A little hard time scrolling down there, and you'll see that we do have 30 days this semester. The last day is a Thursday. There'll be a review for the final on this day. The review for the final would be for you to review for the final, to work on the final study guide that's provided to you on My Accounting Lab. There's a review day on site for all Accounting 1110 students. It's in BB 119 from 10 to 12. And then the final exam will be taken on May 4th or May 5th, and that you need to make reservations for it with the testing center. So in this way, as I've scanned this document, you can see, everything that's assigned, the day it's assigned on, the due date, and maybe some homework that goes with it, laid out in bite-sized chunks. Hopefully, this schedule will make it easier for you to stay on top of Accounting 1110. Students in online classes of the past have told me it's really helpful for them because they know, wow, I'm going to miss that test. I need to take it early. I'm going to be on the road. I'm going to be traveling. The number one failure for an accounting class always relates to students getting behind, and that shouldn't happen for you because now you know all due dates and how the semester's laid out. The only thing you need to add now is a little dedication and commitment to getting things done and on time and staying with the group. Keep in touch. It's been a pleasure talking with you. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.